Praise the Lord, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Leisha the Preacher. I am just coming to do a quick general reading, so I'm just setting up, and I was telling myself I better go ahead and just do it before. I've been wanting to do a reading for a couple days, but I've been spending a lot of time on my Facebook sharing my previous videos on my Facebook, you know. So I'm just trying to get the sage. So how are you guys? Please don't mind me. I'm trying not to even really be in the camera because my goal here is just to get this reading out, that's been brewing inside. And if I wait to, be the cutest and all of that, sometimes it just ain't gonna happen. So I'm not gonna delay. On my YouTube, which can be found under Leisha, Lesia, Nell, Nell, Lewis, Lewis. That's my Facebook. You can find me there. So let me light my candle here. I wonder will this work. Let's see what happens. If that works. Yay. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel message here. I forgot what I was saying. Ooh, responsibility. Ooh. And that's what came out. Responsibility. And it says, you are responsible for yourself. Waiting for someone or something else to make you happy will never fulfill you on a personal level. Happiness is when life meets your expectations and you acquire a sense of peace and contentment. Angels encourage you not to put your happiness in the hands of one person. That is a lot to ask of someone, and too much of yourself to give away. Ooh. To place your happiness in somebody else's hands, that's asking too much of them, and it's giving too much of yourself away. That's deep. I like that. And it says, when faced with challenging situations, having faith and trust in your abilities can mentally and emotionally free yourself. Amen. Amen. And then the kicker, to sum it all up in the message, personal responsibility gives you the freedom to create your life the way you want it. The way you want it. All right now. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. So with that being said, I'm going to go straight to the tarot cards here. But on my Facebook, I've been, posting a lot about relationships and, the sexual aspects, the mental aspects, spiritual aspects, legal aspects, like legal marriage and, different types of legal documents that connect people. So we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. Let's see here. The Four of Wands is definitely fiery energy. Fiery energy. Energy that's filled with life and limitless opportunities. Life and limited opportunities. You know, birthing new ideas, conceiving them. Just even to think of something new is valuable right now. To even think about it has value. And then once you think about something and you start taking action toward it, you know, that's the movement, that energy that leads to something new to manifest, you know. I mean, of course, this picture shows a couple having a really darn good time. That looks so, I would love to do that. I would love to just swing freely. I'm a nudist, so I like being naked outside anyway. You know what I mean? So all this hit home for me right there. Just swinging free with all kind of ideas and pleasure and validation, you know, confirmation, you know, and love, support. Let me look up that card. Fire. Wands. Life and birth and just fiery. And this is what the four. Yeah, the four. And it says playing. Wow. The magic of the seven beings. On the ground of their feet are seven beings. Magic beings. And you can Google you can jot down stuff I say and Google it to get a more understanding. Sexual intent is born of play and enjoyment, just as harmony is born of happiness. Wow. Wow. Be free. Be free. Create ideas and people, you know. Yeah, you can actually have, actual sex. This is spiritual, you know. All this is spiritual. But sometimes this is meaning physical too. Enjoy sex for pleasure and or to create more people to populate. I'm just gonna go to the, you know what, let me pull put a clarifier on this. I'm shuffling my standard deck. I've been doing a lot of research lately. So I've been in research mode and setting up my YouTube. Um, we have the 10 of clubs. See, wands mean blessings and clubs mean blessings. Okay? So this is a divine time. God is empowering us, his people, to be a blessing to others, to receive blessings and be a blessing to others. Yeah, because a cycle has completed. A whole cycle of life has completed. Now, how deep this cycle go? It can be a decade. It can be, you know, whatever it means to you, time-wise. Yeah, but with it, because this is clarifying that, you know, that it's God's plan for us to use both masculine and feminine energy. That's where the most blessings come. When the masculine and feminine energy come together to create. That's where the most blessings come from. You know, look up the meaning of the seven beings in tarot. Okay? But these are divine. This is a divine energy, you know, of blessings that conceives new ideas that you know, as things come to an end, there's a newness. So there's going to be a baby boom. There's going to be, you know, especially with this shut-in, there's going to be a lot of babies coming out of this. A lot of babies, a lot of new businesses. You know, as we lose people and as businesses close, because, you know, people and businesses are not going to survive. You know, this disease. But new people are coming. New businesses are coming. You know, there will still be life. God is at work, and we just have to trust him. Even when we don't understand him, we just have to trust him. So, I'm going to pull one more. We have the Ace of Swords. And what I pick up from this card is that the feminine energy is the dominant energy right now. I think the world's going to see just how strong a woman is. Just how well she's prepared and can communicate it. feminine energy is the dominant energy right now. And when I speak of feminine and masculine energy, I'm not limiting that to gender. I'm not talking about male, female. I'm talking feminine and masculine energy. But we have the Ace of Wands here. The Ace of Wands. And see how she's restraining him. Restraining him. And she's ready. To handle things. It's definitely going to take a lot of feminine energy to pull us up out of the damage that has been caused by this disease that's just running rapid globally, shutting the world down at the same time. And that corona, she ain't no joke. Not to be played with at all. Energy in the air. Communication. It's time for people to express themselves, to communicate. It's time for us to listen to each other, allow each other to express each other, listen to each other. But the Ace of Swords, I'm gonna look that up, and then look at some of the key points there. Notice that the sword is laid down to the side. It's almost like she's pinning down his heart. She's restraining him so that he can listen to her. Both their swords are down. Men have to, now I am talking gender, men have to submit sometimes to women. The Bible does say submit to one another at least once. It's going to be times when you men need to listen to the women. Put your guard down. You know, give her your heart. Because she has the power to bring forth the future. As this world change and come to an end of a cycle, you know, let the feminine energy have her time. I mean, you're at home anyway. You're on lockdown anyway. You're not working, you're not, you know, it's just, everything's just on hold. So there's no harm in allowing women to have a voice right now. Listen. She will hear you better if she can just pin you down for a second. But the world has pinned men down for a minute. Why? Why is this the time that feminine energy is the dominant energy? Let's see. We have the Six of Diamonds. Immediately words come to me like resources and, you know, women are really good at finding resources, finding new ways to move forward. You can at least listen to the ideas. Give her this time to even conceive the ideas, to even realize what they are. Give her her space right now, so that the feminine energy of the world can express its dominance right now. And again, we're talking material things, you know. Women are really good. We're really good in the material world. We are. We are, I mean, of course, we're spiritual beings, of course. But it's something about surviving in this world that God gave us as a helpmeet. We gon' survive in this world. We gon' survive somehow, some way. The feminine energy is connected to that. Surviving in this material world. Men are very intelligent creatures. Very intelligent. Women are intelligent. Very intelligent. But we're also visionaries. And we're also, we're just intuitive, Intuitive. And we're just ready, willing and ready to take on a challenge, to navigate change. We're really good change agents, really. The feminine energy. We're change agents. We're made, created. The feminine energy is there to birth, ideas, what's to come, the future. Yeah. Men are more, or I would say the masculine energy. Masculine energy is more fixed energy, more fixed, more stable, more, I guess, connected, to the physical world. Feel more, just more, I don't know, just fixed and fixed to the physical world, where the feminine energy, usually expressed in women, usually, but it's not limited to women at all. It's amazing. But with feminine energy, takes the same physical world that the man holds so tight onto. She takes that same world and keeps renewing it. She keeps it going. Keeps his seed, his thoughts. The feminine energy takes the males, the masculine's energy, and create something new. Hmm. Yeah. That alone is miraculous, but it's also a lot. It's a lot. I mean, to take a part of yourself and connect with another in oneness and then create something entirely new and different, that can be intimidating. That's a lot of responsibility, a lot of accountability. But it still doesn't give us the right to control other people. Yeah, that's what I'm getting out of this. That we're forced now to embrace the creativity of the female feminine energy. You know, and again, there are men who who's more connected to their feminine energy, you know, so that's why it's not limited to gender, you know. But I slip up and use it interchangeably sometimes anyway, so but just know my heart. Whatever words come out of my mouth, just know what's really in my heart. So, but yeah, we're forced into this energy, this space of energy where feminine energy is called, called to kind of navigate us through the ending of one cycle of the world interaction to I forget what I'm gonna say at times. It's so weird, but yeah, I mean that feminine energy is gonna push us forward, and men need to put their guards down, relax, enjoy this break. You know, the dominant energy. I mean the masculine energy. That's what the masculine energy needs to do. Take a chill pill and let the feminine energy do her thing. Look at her, she's ready. She's ready to be in control. And he's gonna have to give up some control. He's gonna, have to, you know, have a heart. Have a heart. you know, let the balance happen so that we all can move forward. How can you multiply if you're not fruitful? That's why fruitful and multiply go together. You got to be loving, gentle, and kind to one another in order to produce good fruit. In order to produce good fruit, you got to be fruitful. You got to love each other, be supportive of each other. You got to keep that masculine and feminine energy balanced. Speak life into each other. speak life into each other. Share life together. Whether it's ideas, business ideas, whether it's children, whether it's whatever it is. Enjoy each other in the spirit, emotionally, wherever you can, physically. Do it with a sense of newness and closure. Closure. Closure from the last cycle and bringing in life into the new cycle, the new way things are going to be. Be open. Be ready. Share the dominance. Share it. Know when to submit when it's your turn. Know when it's your turn to submit. Know that this is all divine order. It's all divine order. And it's all to keep balance. And the feminine energy is ready to deal with the challenges. She's always ready to deal with the challenges that come with her choices. In the spirit. And sometimes what's done in the spirit will catch up in the natural. It'll catch up. Stay open. Love one each other. Be supportive. Be fruitful. Be kind. You know, no arguing and hitting on each other and, you know, not listening and stuff. You know, stop all that. Long enough. Stop all that long enough to create and maintain something new. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Leisha the Preacher. I can be blessed on my Cash App. My Cash App is $Dr. Leisha the Preacher, just like on my YouTube channel. And you can also follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. All right, thank you guys. Be blessed. Bye.